Hey, welcome back. Now, if you're like me, most of your time goes into just binge watching movies, playing games, or just jamming on your favorite instrument just like this one. But what if I told you there's these 5 smart home accessories that will just make all of that even more fun? Let's get into it. So first up is the Steam Deck OLED. Easily one of the best purchases I've made in 2025. You might be wondering why I went with the Steam Deck over Nintendo Switch 2. Honestly, I'm just not into most of the arcade style gaming that Nintendo has to offer, like Super Mario, and I prefer much more diving into AAA titles like Cyberpunk, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Ready or Not, and that's where most of my gaming hours go. And when I do feel like revisiting the old classic titles, I can easily emulate all the old titles such as Need for Speed Most Wanted or a GTA Vice City whenever I need them on my Steam Deck. So I have a 512GB version with the SD card for extra storage, and I slapped on this matte screen protector to cut down on any glare during my daytime play. What really makes it fun is the freedom. Like, you're not stuck on your one spot on your desk or anything like that, because I can just pick it up and play anywhere whenever I want to. Now the Steam Deck became really popular again, especially this year, even though it's been launched a while ago. Just shows that latest isn't always the greatest. Now I'm also planning to make a dedicated video about Steam Deck OLED just to share my honest thoughts, especially coming from a casual gamer. Next up is one of the most unique gadgets I have picked up this year, and this is a C1 Stringless Smart Guitar from a company called liberlive. Huge shout out to them for sponsoring this part of the video. When I first played this guitar, I was genuinely mind blown because it literally sounds like a real acoustic guitar. Thanks to that built-in speaker system, which has a woofer and tweeter included, which gives you like that supernatural sound that acoustic guitar usually gives you. Now, I do come from a music production background because I was making music while I was in college, but I had never learned to play guitar at all. And this smart guitar actually makes it super easy, especially with their app, because you can just switch between instruments like guitar, piano, or just the bass. And you can also jam along with the code sheets that it provides within the app of all of your favorite tracks. So whenever you're trying to play your favorite chord sheets from all of your favorite tracks, as you can see right here, it wants you to play C note and it's red. So as you can see here, it starts blinking. So once you start playing that note, it changes that, easier for you to just follow through and play all the favorite tracks that you like. And over here, you can also change all the scales. So if you want C, D, E, F major, F minor, whatever you want right here. And because it's stringless, you can easily fold it, and that makes this guitar like way more portable. So you can just pack this into your case that it comes with, and you're pretty much good to go wherever you want to carry by yourself. Now, here's a little quick demo of what I was playing. It's that easy. Next, let's talk about a seriously underrated product, and that's the Sennheiser Ambeo Mini Soundbar. Now, if you don't know Sennheiser, you might be living under a rock because they have been in the audio game forever. They do mainly focus on professional gears for professional recordings, but the Ambeo Mini Soundbar is their first step into the home entertainment system, and it's definitely a strong one. Now, I've tested a bunch of soundbars, and this one definitely stands out for its Dolby Atmos soundstage. Even without any dedicated rear speakers, the spatial audio is really impressive because it delivers the closest Atmos experience in this price range. And yes, it does outperform Sonos, Bose, and Sony in that department.
If there is something you can do, then you must do it.
The bigger brother of this soundbar, which is the Ambeo Plus, has a upward firing speakers as well, which the Mini doesn't. But honestly, for my use case, I mostly watch YouTube, which doesn't really even need Atmos, so I think I'm good. In terms of other features, it does support Bluetooth, AirPlay 2, and even has a room calibration to optimize the sound based on your own space. With the soundbar, you also get a remote with modes like night mode and voice enhancement, which is perfect for that late night movie times. There's also a dedicated app that lets you tweak the EQ and settings exactly how you like. It's generally priced similar to the Sonos Beam Gen 2, around that 500 mark, and the only downside of this soundbar is that you can't expand with the rear speakers as of now compared to the Sonos, where you can add more speakers as you want to expand more. But if you're into like that clean minimal setup kind of for your home setup, this is a no-brainer. Now, to round out my setup, I've been using the LG OLED C3 TV for over a year now, and it's been amazing. It not only makes your room look better, but it's also great for like gaming on PS5 and watching movies with the top tier contrast and brightness ratio. And yes, OLEDs are still kind of pricey, but if you can grab a previous generation model like this one, then they're often on a heavy discount all the time, especially in Best Buy. I've also made a full review video on this TV, so links up here and down in the description. The last but not least, the Sonos Era 100. Now, if you're like me who is into casual music or just a podcast listening, then this thing is a gem. I just keep it on my desk and play chill music all day long while I'm working from home, and this speaker nails that. Now, in terms of build quality, it's super premium and the soundstage is really rich. It's got that dual angle tweeter for immersive stereo and a solid woofer for that deep bass. And if you got multiple Sonos speakers in your home, you can also pair all of them together to have a surround sound system. You can also control all of their features from the Sonos app, or you can just use voice assistant because it supports AirPlay 2, Bluetooth, and even wired inputs if you're into that old school with like vinyl or turntables in your home. And without wasting any of your time, this was a really quick tour of my home entertainment setup and some of my favorite tech gadgets of this year. So if you like this video, do let me know, because I would love to do more of just like this one. And if you want me to dive deeper into certain products that you're interested, then definitely let me know and I'll look forward to that. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely check out these other videos that I think you will also enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.